Hi guys, welcome to this bar workout where every move was designed to be safe and friendly on your knees. For this workout, I will be using a set of 2-pound weights, a bar, which can be some kind of a support, such as a back of a chair or a kitchen counter, and a yoga mat. If you are ready, let's jump in. Bring your feet in parallel position, soft bend at the knees, hands go on your hips. We'll start circling out the legs. Now lift your right leg and take it around, and left leg. Lift right and left. Lift the knee up and open your hip out to the side. Lift right and left. It doesn't have to be high and it doesn't have to be big. Find your range of motion. We're just getting started. We're just warming up. Last one each side. Bring both arms up towards the sky and we'll lift the legs. Lift your right leg and left leg. Lift right, lift left. Keep a soft bend at the knees, point your toes, and pull your abs in with every time you lift the leg. Lift right and left. Keep lifting the legs and take the arms out to the sides. Lift right and left. Start to feel your heart rate go up. Final 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Come down to the floor, lower yourself down on your forearms, coming into a forearm plank. Pull your abs in, press yourself up and away from the floor. If you need to modify, feel free to drop down on your knees. We are going to do 3 different plank variations here to really get our bodies warmed up and ready for this workout. Now start to wiggle your hips. Take it right and left, right and left. Take the hips up and over. Imagine that you're drawing a rainbow shape with your hips. Take it right and left. Keep pulling that belly button in towards your spine. One more set. Now take the hips back to center and bend your right knee and left knee. Bend right, bend left. This is our last change here. The rest of your body is staying still. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open your body up to your left, drop down on your right knee, and reach your left arm and leg long. Bring the arm and leg in and out. Bring them in to meet and reach them back out. Lift your leg and lower, arm reaches and extends. Feel your left obliques engage, press yourself up and away from the floor so your entire body is working here. Hold the leg lifted and pull it up. Little lift and lift. Reach forward with that left arm. Last 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch sides. Turn around and lower yourself down on your left forearm. Drop down on your left knee and reach your right arm and leg long. Now arm and leg closes and opens. Close and open. Exhale and inhale. You have 3 more here. Last 2. Last one full range. Now hold the leg lifted and pull it up. Little lift and lift. Final 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Stand up and grab your light set of weights. Bring your feet tight together, bend both knees and hinge forward from your hips. We'll start by extending and twisting the arms out to the side. Now extend and bend. And take one leg out to the side. Extend right, bring in, extend left, bring it in. Point the toes as you extend the legs. Arms go out and in. Make sure your palms face back behind you as you extend the arms. Keep your shoulders down, your belly button pulled in. You have 2 more sets here. Last one. On the next one, hold the arms and right leg out and pulls the arms. Little lift and lift. Palms face back behind you. 4 more and we switch sides. Now take your left leg out, palms face forward, and little lift and lift. Last 4 here. 3, 2, 1. Lower the arms and lift your chest. Palms face forward, and now lift the arms up. 2 counts, take them down. 2 counts. Lift the weights to shoulder height and bring them back down in front of your thighs. Make sure your toes face forward, you have a soft bend at the knees, your abs are tight, and your shoulders are relaxed. Lift it up, 2 counts, and down, 2 counts. Last one this tempo, and speed it up. Lift it up and down. Lift and lower. You have 4 more here. Last 2. Last 1. Now lift the arms up and twist the palms. Twist and twist. Rotate the weights and rotate. The rotation is coming from your shoulders. Palms face up and back behind you. I know it's burning, but hang in there. We're not here for too much longer. You have 4 more here. 3. Last 2. Last 1. Hold the weights up. Pull your elbows in and out. Pull them into your waistline. Press them back out. The goal here is to keep your ribcage closed while squeezing the shoulder blades together. Pull them in and extend them out. Keep going. You have 4 more. 3. Last 2. Last 1. Now take the elbows down. Option to stay here or connect your heels and bring the arms to 90 degrees. Now press the arms up and down. Elbows press and pull. Up above your head and in line with your shoulders. Option to add a little bend with your knees as you press the arms up. It doesn't have to be deep, just enough to engage your thighs. Last 1 and little presses with the arms. Press up and up. Seat goes down and down. For extra challenge, lift your heels 1 inch off the floor and press them together. Press the weights up and up. Change coming up in 4, 3, 2, 1. Now close the weights and open. Arms close and open. Bring the weights in front of your face and take them back out to the sides. Your lower body is staying still. Find your best, your deepest position. Now press the weights together and extend the arms out and bring the weights back in. Again, arms go out and in. Option to add the legs. Seat goes up and down. Keep pressing your heels together. The range of motion here can be very small. You can still feel your thighs activate without putting too much pressure on your knees. We only have a few more changes left here, so really burn out those shoulders. Step your feet out wide, soft bend at the knees, extend the arms straight. Now weights go apart, press them together, little lift up and up. Again, weights open, close, little lift and lift. Keep going with this combination here. Open the weights only to your shoulder width, so they're not going too far out. Little open, close, lift up and up. 1 more change after this and you're done with the weights. Last one here. Now keep the weights together and keep lifting. Lift up and up. A little lift and lift. Add a little squeeze onto those weights. You're almost out. Final 8. 7. Option to lift your heels to hover. Final 4. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Drop your weights and let's take a quick stretch. Reach your left arm across your body and gently pull on it with your right. Drop your left shoulder, feel a nice stretch. And switch sides. Reach your right arm across your body and pull on it with your left arm. Release the arm and head over to your support. Bring both feet tightly together, rest both hands on your support, and from here, lift both heels up and down. Rise high on your tiptoes, come back down. Lift and lower. Keep your core nice and tight and your shoulders right over your hips. It's a nice soft landing. Last one this tempo and speed it up. Lift up and up. Lift and lift. You're not coming all the way down, just about halfway. Heels lift and lift. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Keep the heels connected and open your toes apart. Now lift the heels up and down. Lift and lower. And just like before, it's a soft and very quiet landing. Lift up and down. Last one this speed and speed it up. Go up and up. We have one more small change left after this. I am sure those calf muscles are feeling it. 4 more and then we hold the heels lifted. Now hold it up and stay still. Option to reach one or both arms forward. Find your balance, find your best position. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the heels and bring your left side by your support. Take your heels together and toes apart. Right hand goes on your hip. Reach your right leg forward, bend the knee of your left leg. Now lift the right leg up and down. Lift and lower. Make sure you're lifting from your inner thigh so you're maintaining that external rotation from your hip. Take it up and down. Last one here and slow it down. Take it up, up, up and down. 3 counts up, 1 count down. Lift, lift, lift and lower. Focus on reaching that leg out long. Last one here. Now take the leg up, soft bend of the knee and squeeze the leg in and out. Little squeeze, release. The squeeze is coming from your inner thigh and you are still maintaining that external rotation from your hip. Squeeze it in, release. Last one. Extend the leg straight and option to lift one or both arms up towards the sky. Engage your core and find your balance here. And you are out. Lower the leg and let's switch sides. Bring your heels together and toes apart and extend your left leg out in front of you. Bend the knee of your right leg and lift your left leg and take it back down. Lift it up and down. Lift and lower. Your left hand is on your hip this time. Pull your abs in a little tighter with every lift. Lift up and down. One more here and slow it down. Lift it up, up, up and down. 3 counts up, 1 count down. Remember to keep that leg turned out so your inner thigh is shining up towards the sky. Last one. Lift the leg up, bend the knee and squeeze the leg in, release. Squeeze, release. You're squeezing in from your inner thigh. A little squeeze, release. Last one. Leg goes straight, option to reach one or both arms up towards the sky. Again, find your balance, find your best position. You're out in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wonderful job. Now bring both forearms on your support, rest your head on your forearms. Extend your right leg straight back and bend the knee of your left leg. We'll start with drawing little rainbows. Take the leg up and in, take it up and out. Again, lift it up and bring it behind your right leg and take it out on diagonal. Take it up and around, up and around. Make sure you're keeping your core tight so your upper body is not moving. The larger the range of motion, the more control you're going to need. So find that sweet spot that works best for you. Let's do a few more here. Take it up and around and in, up and around and out. Last one. Move the leg back to center, straight behind you, and lift it up and down. Lift the leg and lower. It's important to keep your abs tight so your stomach is not sinking down. Squeeze on the way up and control on the way down. On the next one, hold the leg lifted and pull your knee in. Flex the foot and press it back out. Again, point your toes and pull the knee in. Flex the foot and press it back. Bring the knee in line with your left. Bring it in and press it back. Imagine that there's a wall behind you that you're trying to push away. Last two here. Last one, pull the knee in, flex and press it back in tiny little lifts. Lift up and up. A little squeeze with the glutes and squeeze. It's a small movement. You have 8 more here. 4 more and we'll get into little circles. Now circle the leg and circle. Take it up and around, up and around. And reverse the direction. Circle and circle. One more change left. Don't give up now. Point the toes, bring the heel in and press the leg up. Little press and press. Poke the toes up towards the sky. Little lift and lift. Final 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Take the leg down and guess what? We have one more side to do. So bring your forearms on your support, rest your head on them, and walk yourself back. This time extend your left leg straight back behind you and bend your right knee. Pull your abs in and we'll start drawing the rainbows. Take the leg up and around and in. Take it up and around and out. Again, take it up and around and bring it behind your right leg, up and around and out on diagonal. Pay attention to your upper body and make sure that your shoulders, chest, and hip bones are all facing straight down towards the floor. If you need a little extra support, you can box out your left arm and press your weight into it. This will also help take off some of the pressure from your right hip. Last one. Slide the leg back to center and from here lift it up and down. Lift the leg straight up and take it straight down. Leg is straight and toes are pointed. Squeeze the glutes on the way up and control it on the way down. Squeeze and lift and lower. Last one, full range. Now lift the leg up and pull the knee in. Flex the foot and press it back out. Again, point the toes, pull the knee in. Flex the foot and press it back. Bring the knee in line with your right and then press it back behind you. Slow and controlled. Create as much resistance as you can. Imagine that you're moving through thick sand. You have 2 more here. Last one. Hold the legs straight and little lift up. Lift up and up. Squeeze your glutes and squeeze. Four more and we'll get into those little circles. Now circle it out. Take it around and around. And reverse the direction. Circle and circle. One more change left. I know you can do this. Point the toes, heel comes in and press the leg up and up. Little press and press. Your final 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Lower the leg, good work. We'll head down to the mat. Come down on your left side and rest yourself on your forearm. Extend the leg straight with toes pointed. Make sure your hips are stacked, and we'll start lifting and lowering the right leg. Take it up and down. Lift and lower. Make sure you're keeping space between your left shoulder and your ear. Don't allow yourself to drop into that shoulder. Lift up and down. Last one here. Now 2 little taps and 1 lift up. Tap, tap, and lift. Tap, tap, and lift. Your right arm is working as a kickstand and as a reminder to keep your hips stacked. Last one here. On the next one, hold the leg up and tiny little lifts. Lift up and up. Little squeeze and squeeze. I know this is where it starts to really burn. Hang in there. We have a big change coming up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slide the leg back, soft bend at the knee, reach your right arm forward. Now slide the leg forward as you shift the arm back, and slide the arm forward and shift the leg back. So your arm and leg are moving together. Your chest opens as you open the arm, and your chest closes as you reach the arm forward. Your entire body is working in this movement. And remember to keep pressing yourself up and out of that left shoulder. Open your chest and close. Slide the leg forward and slide it back. Last one here. Hold the leg back and tiny little lifts. Lift up and up. Lift and lift. Your upper body is staying still and you're reaching forward with that right arm. Lift and lift. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Rest the head in your left hand and bend both knees and bring them closer into your chest. Now knee lifts and lowers, kick the leg out and bring it back in. Again, lift and lower, kick it out and bring it back in. It looks so easy, doesn't it? But deep down, that right side of the butt cheek is on fire. And that's great. Let it burn, let it shake. You know that that's where the change is happening. Let's do a few more of these combinations here. Lift the leg up and down, kick it out, bring it back in. Last one here. And keep going with the kicks. Kick the leg out and in. Kick it out, bring it back in. The higher up you kick the leg, the more energy and the more effort you need to put into it. Last 2 full range. Last one. Now kick the leg out and little lift up and up. Lift the leg and lift. Squeeze your glute, press your weight into that boxed out right arm. This is your last change in this position. Final 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the leg and roll onto your stomach. Rest your head on your hands and take your knees a little wider than your shoulders. Bend both knees, connect the toes, and from here, poke your toes up and down. Lift the legs and lower. The movement is coming from squeezing your glutes. Engage your core to protect your low back. If you feel any discomfort in your low back, take the movement even smaller. Last 2 here. Last one, and now switch it up. Lift up, hold. Lift up, pause. Up, hold. Up, pause. And speed it up. Lift up and up. Squeeze your glutes and squeeze. Final 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Press yourself up and let's take it to the other side. So lie down on your right side and rest on your forearm. Extend the legs straight with toes pointed and we'll begin lifting the left leg. Now take your left leg up and down. Lift and lower. We're starting all over. You know exactly what's coming. Work just as hard and put just as much effort into this side. We need to balance things out. Now let's add the taps. A little tap, tap, and lift. Tap, tap, and lift. Keep breathing through each and every movement. It is so common to hold our breath, especially when things start to get tough. Last one, hold the leg lifted, little pulses up and up. A little lift and lift. Eight more here. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Slide the leg back, soft bend in the knee, reach your left arm forward. Leg slides forward as the arm goes back, leg goes back, and arm goes forward. Again, open and close. The arm and leg is moving at the same time. Keep up the good work. The fact that you are still here tells me that you are committed. You should be proud of yourself. Slide the leg forward and slide it back. Let's do 2 more here. Last one. Hold the leg back and lift it out. Pulse up and up. You are slightly leaning forward with your upper body, and if that arm ever feels too much, feel free to take it down to the ground for extra support. A lift up and up. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest the head in your hand, bend both knees, and pull them a little closer to your chest. Now lift your left leg up and down, kick the leg out, and take it back in. Again, leg lifts and lowers, extend it straight, bring it back in. Halfway. Lift it up, lower it down, extend it straight, bring it back in. 2 more here. Last one. And just keep kicking the leg out. Take it out and in. Extend it out on diagonal, bring it back in. And again, the higher up you lift the leg, the more energy you need to burn. Lift up and down. Last one. Now hold the leg out and little lift up and up. Squeeze and squeeze. I know it burns. I know it shakes. Final 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the leg and roll onto your stomach. Keep your feet shoulder width apart and rest the head on your hands. We'll start with 2 lifts with your right leg. Lift right, down, up, and down. Lift left, down, up, and down. Again, take it to your right and to your left. Keep the legs straight, toes pointed, and try to reach as far out as you can. Just like most of the exercises that we've done today, it's not so much about the height, but it's so much more about the length. And single it out. Lift right and down, lift left and down. Lift right, lift left. Squeeze your glutes, engage your core, pull your belly button in. Let's do 4 more each side. Lift right, lift left. Last 2. And 1 more each side. Now hold your right leg up and little pulses. Lift up and up. A little pulse and pulse. Now flex the foot and point the toes. Flex and point. Keep that leg little lifted off the floor. Flex and point. Notice how the muscle engagement changes with every movement. Flex the foot and point the toes. Flex and point. Keep it flexed and circle it out. Little circle and circle. Take it up and around, up and around. It is such a small movement. It honestly looks like I'm just lifting the leg up. And reverse the direction. Circle and circle. This is your final change here. Final 3, 2, 1. Lower the right leg and pulse your left leg up and up. Little pulse and pulse. Now flex the foot and point the toes. Flex and point. Four more here. Last 2. Last 1. Now hold it flexed and circle it out. Little circle and circle. And reverse. Circle and circle. Final 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the leg and turn yourself around for our final core work. Bring your feet flat on the ground about hip distance apart and place both hands behind your head. Take a deep inhale and we'll start with crunches. Curl up and up. Lift and lift. Keep your elbows wide and focus on engaging your entire abdominal wall with every crunch. Curl up and up. Keep going and bring your right knee into a tabletop position and twist over towards your right. Curl up and up. Adding on some oblique work here. Little curl and curl. Keep going and switch sides. Right leg comes down, left knee comes up. Curl up and up. Aim to bring your right elbow to your left knee. Curl up and up. Let's do 8 more here. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest your head, bring your toes together and take your knees apart. Reach the arms up and now curl up and up. Bring the knees in and out. Again, 2 curls. Now lift your toes up and down. Curl, curl, knees come in and out. Adding on some lower abdominal work. Curl up and up, knees come in and out. Last 2 sets here. Last 1. Hands go behind your head and now lift your right leg up and switch sides. Twist and twist. Bring the opposite elbow towards the opposite knee. Twist and twist. You're keeping your legs in that diamond shape so they both are externally rotated. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest your head. Legs are in tabletop position and arms reach up. Now right arm and left leg goes out and in. Right leg and left arm goes out and in. So bring it out, tap the floor with your toes and bring it back up. And now take it to the other side. Whichever leg you're moving, make sure you're taking the opposite arm with it. Take it out and in, out and in. It's a very slow and controlled movement. Pull your abs in and make sure that your low back stays flat on the floor, so don't allow it to arch. Last one each side. Now take the arms down and extend the legs out on diagonal and bring them back to tabletop. Extend them out and bring them back in. And again, you want to make sure that your low back is not lifting off the floor. Minimize the range of motion if you need to and maybe extend the legs straight up towards the sky. Last 2. Last 1. Now take the legs out, lift your chest and crisscross the legs. Right over left, left over right. Criss and cross. See if you can drop the legs a little lower. You're out in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest the head and hug your knees into your chest. And when you're ready, go ahead and turn yourself around and come on your hands and knees. Now take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, round your spine and drop your chin to chest. And on your next big inhale, open up your chest and gaze up towards the sky. Again, exhale, drop your chin, round your spine, pull your belly button in. And inhale, drop your stomach, open up your chest. Now shift your seat back. Open up your knees a little wider, coming into a child's pose. Reach forward with your fingertips and find a nice deep stretch. Deep inhale and exhale, and carefully press yourself up. Lie down on your back foot one more time and bring your knees into your chest. Relax your shoulders, rock your body side to side. Deep inhale and exhale. Take your feet down on the floor and let your knees fall over towards your right and bring them over to your left. Up and over to your right and to your left. Keep going here, find your pace, move them around like windshield wipers. Go ahead and pull your right knee into your chest and the left leg is long. Take a deep inhale, pull it a little closer as you exhale, and go ahead and extend your right leg straight. Hold on to the back of the thigh or your calf muscles and flex and point your toes. And bring your knee back into your chest. Pull it a little bit closer for one more time. And go ahead and switch out your legs. And while you are stretching, I would like to thank you for joining me in today's workout. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a like or leave a comment down below. And it would really mean the world to me if you could share this video with others who could benefit from it. Now flex and point your toes. And bring the knee back in and pull it a little closer to your chest for one more time. And when you're ready, then go ahead and rock yourself up into a seated position. Take your legs out wide, coming into a straddle stretch. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, right arm comes down and left arm comes up and over your body. Gaze up towards the sky, open up your chest. Anchor down your left hip and switch sides. Left arm comes down and right arm comes up and over. Deep inhale and exhale. Come back center, bring your legs together, flex both feet. Inhale, reach the arms up, and as you exhale, hinge forward from your hips. Use your breath in every exhale to get deeper into the stretch. And when you're ready, then carefully press yourself up. I cannot wait to chat with you in the comments section down below. Here are some other knee-friendly bar workouts that you can try, and I will see you in the next workout.